In a surprising royal shake-up, Prince Andrew, the Duke of York, is set to leave the Royal Lodge, marking an end to his association with the sprawling property that once epitomized his status within the British monarchy. King Charles III's decision to remove Andrew from the lodge comes as part of a strategic shift toward a slimmer monarchy, a move many see as a necessary restructuring to retain public favor and renew the monarchy's focus. But the consequences for Andrew, who has been mired in scandal, are profound. Financially, socially, and emotionally, forcing him into a far more precarious position than ever before. The Royal Lodge has been central to Andrew's life, representing not only his ties to the crown but also a physical reminder of the privileges that come with it. However, King Charles's commitment to a streamlined monarchy, especially in the wake of Queen Elizabeth II's passing, leaves little room for extended family members embroiled in public scandals. With this decision, Charles aims to refocus the monarchy's image, spotlighting a smaller core of active royals that resonate positively with the public. The timing aligns with the overarching goal to balance royal traditions with modern-day values and is seen as both practical and symbolic, signaling that the institution will no longer be a safe haven for relatives entangled in controversy. Prince Andrew's fall from grace has been severe. His connections with the late Jeffrey Epstein, coupled with his infamous 2019 BBC interview, severely damaged his reputation, casting a shadow over the royal family. Public sentiment shifted sharply against Andrew, and even as he denied the allegations, the backlash led to his resignation from royal duties, with the Queen ultimately removing his military titles and public roles. This swift removal from the royal fold left Andrew financially dependent on the monarchy, with the Royal Lodge as one of his last remaining privileges. Now, as he faces eviction, Andrew's future is uncertain. Financially, he is likely to struggle without royal backing, as his income relies primarily on private funds and the intermittent support of his ex-wife, Sarah Ferguson. Andrew may need to sell off personal assets or relocate to a smaller estate, as his access to financial resources within the royal sphere appears increasingly limited. His daughters, Princess Beatrice and Princess Eugenie, remain supportive of him and continue to defend their father despite the public's prevailing scorn. Ferguson, too, has stood by his side, even purchasing a modest home as a safety net for the future. Their support, though unwavering, does little to stem the tide of public and media scrutiny, which has only intensified following his removal from the lodge. The public reaction to Andrew's eviction is divided, underscoring the polarized perception of his role within the royal family. Some view this as a necessary step toward preserving the monarchy's reputation, particularly among younger generations who demand accountability. Others, though fewer, express sympathy, viewing him as a casualty of circumstance, caught in the monarchy's larger structural reforms. Media outlets have dissected the decision, with some framing it as essential for restoring credibility to an institution often marred by scandal. Yet, in the same breath, some question the potential for an ongoing family rift, speculating that Andrew's removal could lead to a deeper estrangement within the House of Windsor. The implications of this decision reverberate beyond Prince Andrew. King Charles's determination to redefine the monarchy's image to appeal to a contemporary audience signals potential challenges for other non-working royals. The monarchy's future lies in balancing public expectation with deeply embedded traditions, a balance Charles appears willing to uphold by making tough, often unpopular, choices. This eviction may be only the beginning, as the new monarch has demonstrated a commitment to modernizing the institution, even if it requires parting ways with family members who have drifted from the values and roles the public now demands.